Hey everybody, welcome back to Punk Rock Player 1, and today we have a new review. I'm going to be reviewing Alkaline Trio's Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs, and I had a couple times to listen to it today, and I'll not spoil the review so far, but let's just go down the track list here. So Hot for Preacher just comes flying out of the gate, fast paced, like a bat out of hell. It's sick. I'm gonna have to look over the lyrics for this entire album actually, because they're like quick, like rapid paced. This is some of their best work. I'll be honest. Hot for Preacher. I'm gonna be listening to that one a lot. I can already tell you. And the next one is Meet Me. Just like the same thing again, just a straight up fast-paced banger. And yeah, there's not much to say about it. It's just like two bonks on the head after the other. Like Hot for Preacher is like smacks you across the head, and so does Meet Me. And then the I believe this is the third single that was released, Versions of You. It slows it down a little bit, but it's also a very good song. I love the bridge part where Matt comes in, kind of like a radio voice, sort of radio, if you can get that reference. And Dan is the primary singer on Versions of You, and it's a great song. And then after that is the second single of the album, Bad Time. This, in my opinion, could have easily been a Blink song, which is not a bad thing in this case, of course. Well, not in any case, because I'm a huge Blink fan, but and also a huge fan of Matt and Blink too. So this Bad Time easily could have been on like 9, or the album that would have came after 9. So, and then after that is Scars. Scars is another mostly Dan-led song. Very solid song. Very good lyrical content. I mean, I guess this is just typical for Alkaline Trio. The lyrics are just deep and sometimes tongue-in-cheek in a cool way, have like double meaning sometimes. So Scars is very good, kind of similar to Versions of You, and kind of like more of a emotional song. And I believe Matt has a part that comes in towards 2/3 into the song, just like Versions of You. And Alkaline Trio has done this before, doing the back and forth vocals, but I really think Matt was inspired by Blink, doing the back and forth vocals with Mark Hoppus, and brought this over into the Alkaline Trio record, and it is paying off. This is the most back and forth I've seen, in my opinion, of Alkaline Trio, like the back and forth vocals, switching from Dan to Matt. And I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to say that I believe Atom Willard drummed on this record, because the original drummer, I think his name is Derek, had to step down and retire basically from Alkaline Trio anyway. But he was awesome. Derek was great. But it looks like I'm pretty sure this is Adam on this album, Atom Willard. He is terrific, if that's the case. I should have looked that up before this review, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Atom Willard on the drums. It's just constant switch ups between fast-paced and slow-paced, and I mean, he could easily go toe-to-toe with Travis Barker, but I think most people know that about Atom Willard. And fun fact, I'm sure a lot of people watching this would know this, but Atom Willard has worked with Matt Skiba before on a ton of projects. The most recent one being Electron, which I'm excited about. They released like 3 singles, just as an EP kind of. And it's Matt Skiba, Atom Willard, and I believe the bassist from, I forget the band, but it's basically a super group. And AFI, the bassist from AFI, I believe, and another guitarist, which Matt Skiba's also worked with before, a younger guy. So yeah, look forward to that. I look forward to reviewing that full album whenever Electron comes out. But back to this album, the next track is Break. That's the last single they released before the album came out yesterday, as the time I'm recording this. And Break is solid. It gives me the kind of like Time to Waste kind of vibes, if you guys know that song. Just like the feeling of impending doom, but also like, and they did say that about this album, is kind of like apocalyptic in a way, and I can see that. Break is fast-paced. It blows your face off, basically. The next is Shake With Me, and I was thinking about this when I was listening to this earlier today. Isn't it funny that Blink-182 came out with a song called Dance With Me, and Alkaline Trio comes out with the song Shake With Me? Like, I thought that was hilarious. But and really, there's the themes of the song is similar to Dance With Me, except for the Ole Ole part, right? But Shake With Me is another solid song. It kind of matches up a lot with Bad Time, and great. Again, I would say, okay, so far, looking at the track list here, I would say Bad Time and Shake With Me, and possibly either Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs and Teenage Heart. All 4 of those could have easily been Blink songs. So, I mean, it goes to show, like, Matt was a great contribution to Blink, and but now he's back to Alkaline Trio, and he's gonna do great because this is his band. So yeah, it's blown me away, because this is the first album that I've been able to witness the release as a fan, because I became a fan of Alkaline Trio after listening to Blink, and that was awesome that Blink was the gateway for me to getting into Alkaline Trio. So the next song is Blood, Hair, and Eyeballs. That's the first single off the record, and I was listening to it earlier today. I've listened to it several times already since it's been out for a while. Still holds up. Basically, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like a classic Alkaline Trio album, but it also reminds me a lot of his time with Blink-182. Not to say that that overshadows this at all, but to me that's a positive, because I loved California and 9. Next is Hinterlude. Interlude is kind of like an instrumental. Again, isn't it funny that Alkaline Trio has an interlude for their latest album, and so did Blink. I would say Interlude's good, but that would be a good alarm. Actually, I might set that as my new alarm. Might scare me when I wake up, but it would be cool. And then after Interlude is Broken Down in a Time Machine. So I think this really showcases Dan's vocals. It's mostly a Dan song. Dan knocks it out of the park with this song. It's the lyrics are very unique. It's yeah, it says in the title, Broken Down in a Time Machine. Brilliant song. I'll be listening to that a lot more. And then the last song really caught me by surprise is Teenage Heart. And it was great. I love the opening riff and the continuing riffs throughout that song. Yeah, so I think this is an easy one for me to grade. In my opinion, it is a 5 out of 5, and it is no skips. So thank you guys for listening to this review, and I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.